What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Toni Bryanne, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the bougie black woman. So the bougie black woman is a trope that we see a lot of times on TV shows and that we see on a day-to-day basis when we see black women, and we're going to be talking about where the bougie black woman comes from, who the bougie black woman is, and the many stereotypes held against her and why so many people hate the bougie black woman. So before we get into this video and I break everything down, please give this video a big old thumbs up, click on that notification bell, and hit that subscribe button so you guys can see some more content from me. And without further ado, let's get straight into this video. The embodiment of the bougie black woman hones in on a black woman's wealth, prosperity, and beauty. So the bougie black woman, or black women in luxury, is not something that we see on a day-to-day basis. So many times it's kind of scorned upon to see black women living this level of luxury, success, and happiness. No one expects black women to accelerate to this level of excellence. So like I said before, the bougie black woman has many stereotypes held against her. She's full of herself, she thinks she's all that, she's had everything handed to her, and so much more. But in actuality, she is the symbolism of woman empowerment. So there are many different versions of the bougie black woman, and we see this in several 80s and 90s sitcoms and movies that we now call classics today. From Hilary Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who could be considered the black brat, to Toni Childs on Girlfriends, who was poor as a child but grew up to be very wealthy and also definitely found herself loving on wealthy black men. Then we of course have the sweet Southern belle with a lot of spice to her, Whitley Gilbert from A Different World, and then we have Dionne Davenport from Clueless, and of course Lisa Turtle from Saved by the Bell. All of these women were beautiful, educated, intelligent, intellectual, proper, and of course bougie as So that leads to the question, what exactly intimidates people about black women in luxury and the bougie black woman? For one, many people hate to see a confident black woman, let alone a wealthy, confident one. I see that firsthand on my YouTube channel myself. I wouldn't consider myself wealthy. I'm not wealthy. I am middle class, okay? But for sure, I feel like I have a very high level of confidence, and what I've seen from a lot of my videos, primarily from men, constantly trying to break me down because I have this level of confidence, and they just don't like to see black women be so confident and so conscious of who they are as a woman. And then we got the women that are haters too. We got some women, not all. A lot of my women supporters are amazing, but you have those few that just be hating for no reason. So that leads to this fact that as black people, and I don't want to call this a fact, it is a fact, especially because it's from my personal experience and the personal experience of many other black people as well, is that we are taught to kind of like stay in our lane. So that leads to like when a black woman is extremely confident, once again, knows how to speak up for herself, doesn't let anyone try to hold her back from her greatness, they're intimidated by that. And then they have money on top of that, yeah, they are public enemy number one. And for instance, the memorable women that I mentioned earlier, they were unapologetically materialistic and confident. So that's why this character trope, I would call it, is considered to be a little bit threatening. The bougie black woman has an aura that kind of encapsulates a room, and she has this energy that makes everybody look at her when she walks into a room. From her hair to her nails to her makeup and to the fashion. Can we talk about the fashion, okay? The bougie black woman has it all, and that's what makes her so threatening. So as we all know today, the bougie black woman's style is very prominent in fashion, especially when it comes to the Y2K fashion that has been coming out. A lot of those trends stem from black women and the bougie black women from lots of our original sitcoms. So their style adjoins two very different worlds. No pun intended, okay? For instance, Hilary Banks was known to wear some of the most stylish and flashy church hats, which is a symbolism of affluence in the black culture. Then we have Dionne Davenport, who dressed very similarly to Cher, but she added her own little spice. She also wore those black style church hats, along with her nose ring, bright bold clothing, especially her hats, and of course box braids. And as y'all can see with a lot of the appropriation going on in today's culture, we see a lot of that. So that is just the aesthetic appearance of the bougie black woman and how amazing she is and how she kind of holds herself and how she makes everybody look at her into the room. Let's break down a little bit of her love life. The love life of the bougie black woman was always shown as the bougie black woman wanting and aspiring to be with a very wealthy black man and wanting that, and them kind of having to deal with the issues that come and entail in that, and kind of shows their shallowness and makes their character a little bit undesirable. For example, the time Hillary wanted her longtime boyfriend to propose to her in a very extravagant way, and he decided to bungee jump off of a hill, or a mountain I believe it was, to propose to her and ended up dying. She killed the love of her life because she wanted to be extra and live that life of luxury and lavishness. And I guess exemplify that life, should I say. Or let's talk about this. When Toni, not me, sorry. When Toni Childs, some girlfriends, remember when she like decided to accept the proposal from that man? What was that man's name? Let me look it up real quick. The man Clay. Remember when she accepted his proposal because he had more money, but she was still dating Greg, who was the broke artist, but also she loved him and Greg loved her. But the man Clay had a lot more money than her broke, starving artist, Greg. Clay didn't necessarily love her, and Toni sure the heck didn't. She loved his money. So yes, they have a little bit of character issues. The bougie black woman struggles with that a lot. That's why she has the surrounding characters around her to help hone her in on what life really is about, what it truly is, and the realities of what it is to become a good, genuine person. And most of these characters that would kind of help the bougie black woman get it together and not be so bougie were sometimes the working class black folk. So yes, the bougie black woman has her problems. Yes, yes, yes. But I still think she is an amazing woman, and she is the star within her own life and everyone else's life around her. And I think the bougie black woman is absolutely bomb as long as she has some empathy and takes a little bit of therapy to help become a better person. So that is what the bougie black woman is, and I'm gonna just kind of share my thoughts about the bougie black woman. I don't necessarily think the bougie black woman is a bad thing. I think that it is amazing to be a bougie black woman. However, I think the characteristics of the bougie black woman is not what is good. I love what they embody. I love the emphasis of wealth, prosperity, education, beauty. I love all of that. I love the fashion, the nails, the hair, everything. But sometimes the character traits just aren't that good. I feel like being bougie doesn't have to entail your personality and you thinking that you're uppity and better than everybody. And that's kind of what these women were like. But we have to admit, we loved their characters. They were funny. We were able to get laughs out of them. It was definitely a time to be alive. Though I wasn't alive, but I watched it growing up a little bit older. So yeah, I think we all need to have a little slice of bougie black women within us, but I think with some humility, empathy, and some compassion, we could all become better women as a whole. And like I said, although I did say that I feel like the bougie black women that were portrayed in these films and TV shows were a little bit shallow, I still think that it is a necessity to kind of bring up the part that a lot of people don't like to see the bougie black woman because she is everything that they don't expect black women to be. And that is a whole different conversation for a whole different day. So that's the end of this video, y'all. Please tell me what your idea of being the bougie black woman is. Do you think the bougie black woman is as horrible as people make it seem to be? I think the bougie black woman is admirable, and I think that although there are issues with the character traits, I think that the bougie black woman helps embody so much more than just that if we look past that aspect. So that is the end of this video, y'all. If y'all like this video, if not, give this video a big old thumbs up, comment down below, of course, like I said before, share this video, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. I love and appreciate you all so very much, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.